In 1940, in the midst of World War II, Portuguese diplomat Aristides de Sousa Mendes issued more than 30,000 visas to refugees leaving France. Around 10,000 of them were Jews.
I had heard about a Portuguese consul who was physically present at the border and stamped anything, whether it was a passport or a piece of paper, or I was told even a piece of toilet paper.
He did this to save lives, but eventually he was caught. As a result of his disobedience to the government, he lost his job. For years following, he was unheard of in Portugal and in the Jewish and Catholic communities. That's why Robert Jokovic decided to continue his legacy.
Knew about and studied about the Holocaust, never heard of Aristides de Sousa Mendes. I was just absolutely, as I said, in shock. And then realized that it was my responsibility to help this family regain its visibility, its stature within Portugal.
The responsibility to share Mendes' story not only affected Robert, who is Jewish, but another of Portuguese origin, who brought the story to the Vatican.
So I insisted, one letter after the other, suggesting and asking His Holiness that the inspiring example of Aristides de Sousa Mendes in June 1940, saving thousands of people, was something good to be spoken of, and this year was a good occasion to remind the world of this need to follow our conscience.
So, on the Day of Conscience, the Pope especially remembered this courageous man who saved the lives of so many.
Il quale, 80 anni or sono, decise di seguire la voce della coscienza e salvò la vita a migliaia di ebrei e altri perseguitati. Possa sempre e dovunque essere rispettata la libertà di coscienza.
He had everything to lose and nothing to gain by helping the dispossessed, they being Jews, others who were unwanted, political enemies of the Axis. And he really, as a Catholic, a sincere practicing Christian, understood what his role was in helping those who were dispossessed of their rights and being able to save them from certain death.
Now the Sousa Mendes Foundation speaks to those that received visas from Mendes, remembering his legacy as the single individual who made the largest rescue action during the Holocaust.
I did not know that I probably owe my life to him, but which I have found out.
Robert and João insist Mendes' story is relevant now more than ever as families migrate from war and famine around the world. They recall that most families have been immigrants at one point in their life. Thus, each person has an obligation to help them, just as Aristides de Sousa Mendes did 80 years ago.